Hello, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever your time schedule in the world is. Welcome to another new edition of a review of the mass adoption training of the previous day. My name is Gideon Mufo called Mufo Money in the Kringle community. I'm one of the many voices in the Kringle community, and I join my voice to the many other voices and the many other big TPC leaders to bring you this review. Uh, I excuse myself of not doing the review of Monday because on Tuesday we had a lot of difficulties with the Kringle back office, of which I'll be telling you in this live. So that is what made me not to do the review on Tuesday. But notwithstanding, there's still great information there in the blog because the review on Monday was based on inflection, which the admin of TBC really expounded on. So, in our later proceedings, if I get time during this weekend, I'm going to put up that review of inflection that was given by the admin last Monday. Moreover, today we are going to focus on what we talked about yesterday in the Kringelbach office. And guys, you should rest assured that there is a whole lot that the admin discussed yesterday, and we believe that everyone should really sit up. Yes, bonjour à la communauté francophone. Je viens un peu en retard, mais je veux d'abord faire la revue en anglais avant de continuer en français. Donc, si vous pouvez rester, tant mieux. Si vous pouvez aller et revenir, il n'y a pas toujours de problème. Donc, je veux d'abord commencer en anglais avant d'aller en français. Donc, on va se voir après celle-ci pour ceux qui vont partir ou ceux qui vont rester, il n'y a pas de problème. Okay, I was just talking to the French community here that I started a little bit late. I was to start at 10. Now I'm starting at 11. The reality is that I just want to use this opportunity to exhort everyone that watched this video, everyone that is in the TBC community to join the mass adoption training on Mondays and Tuesday when it is 4 p.m. West and Central African time, because there is a whole lot that is being discussed in this training that if you're missing on this training, you may miss out on what TBC is all about right now. There is a whole lot going on in the TBC community, and I wish that everyone that will have the opportunity to watch this video, be it live right now, be it a broadcast, get yourself to this channel. Say that means hook yourself to this channel, share the live, and do everything possible every week. We have mass adoption training only twice a week, on Mondays 4 p.m. West and Central African time, and on Wednesdays 4 p.m. West and Central African time. So, looking at what was discussed in the mass adoption training of yesterday, admin was focused on open your mouth and speak. And talking about opening your mouth and speak, as admin said it yesterday, we went through his feeling as far as abundance is concerned. That was the first point he talked about. And later on, he went to explain the different themes that are existing in TBC. And he moved further to focus on the articles that are in the Kringelbach office. Purposely, the article that was focused on purge of TBC send button push forward. So those are the three main areas in which admin talked yesterday upon, and he emphasized that open your mouth and speak is the most interesting and the most important thing that every TBC should do right now. Now, from his monologue, from his feeling of abundance, he said he used an algorithm that he bet with anyone that can plant a seed, just a seed of tomato in his backyard. He bet with you that the tomatoes that are going to be produced from that one seed, you alone will not be able to feed all those tomatoes because there will be more than you to eat those tomatoes alone. So Amin was using that algorithm to tell us that the abundance mindset that we are talking of today is the nature's natural way of doing things. Anything that nature takes it multiplies it. So Amin was trying to say the people that have said money should be scarce, should be limited in supply, where did they come out from with that thing? There must be evil, those people that decided that money should be scarce. But we, in the abundance-based mindset and in the abundance-based society, we know that everything can be abundant. So equally, money can be abundant. That is why TBC is focused on abundant-based currency. So Anmi went further to explain more detailedly to make this point very clear as far as abundance is concerned, because we have been fooled. We have been made to understand that money is scarce. It is only a man-made idea that money is scarce. Nature, in all its beauty and in all its creation, is abundant. So we're supposed to live in abundance. So the agenda of the TBC community, which is to unite 1 billion people, of which you're going to have 1 million billionaires and 1 million millionaires, is really a realizable objective, and we are going towards that. We need to stand up and we need to push on towards that and make it works for everybody. So we need not to believe in the method of which the people that manage the world right now want us to believe in, but we need to stick to the abundant based mindset which we are pruning here in TBC, because we don't just want to create something. We are creating a new form of money, a new form of digital money which is backed by gold. And he was saying that the latest thing that was most shared in those days was gold. And people picked these things in rivers and picked it everywhere. But damn it, that it has been come today that they tell you that money is the most rare thing on earth. We are going our own way. We are private and we are creating abundance with what we are doing in the Kringle community as we pull along with our mission and our objective. So Ami went further to said that he apologized for what happened to the Kringle back office. On Tuesday, early in the morning, there was a backlog. Uh, there was a backlog that took place in the Kringle community, and nobody couldn't access the Kringle back office. So due to that backlog, he said our server was lacking space and they were having a lot of work to carry on. So there was an extension that was to be done on the TBC server, and that extension went on to give out the blackout we had on Tuesday. He apologized for not letting the community know that that was happening directly, but it took them on surprise. So the TBC website database has been increased, and probably it's not yet over because they are still working on it to complete the increase of the website. That is why on Tuesday the website was down for a while. I believe a lot of people panicked. A lot of people came to us and they were so panicking. Guys, rest assured, it was just a situation that is there to help everyone, because the space of which the TBC website has is getting smaller, taking into consideration the work that we have with this website. We have interrelating or interactive areas on this website. The number of information that we have already, or the number of data that we have already accumulated, is so much. So we needed to add space in order to continue to store everything that is taking place in the Kringle community. So that is what happened to the dark out that took place on Monday for a couple of hours. So everything is back in order, and he is trying as much as possible to do everything to see that everything works out appropriately. Now, next thing, I'm going to talk about the GGR. The GGR is already there, and the GGR takes 24 hours to load in your wallet. Normally, he said it was not to be like that, but we for the moment are still working on it. Since all this information are going to the database, they are still working on it. So if you're to get the GGR, please, you need to respect the instructions just the way they are being spelled out here to get your GGR. So you see, I've made a couple of purchases of GGR, and a couple of purchases of my GGR has already landed in my wallet. Once you do a purchase of your GGR, after reading all this instruction, it will take 24 hours. It's 24, allowed 24 hours. He doesn't want that this time should be 24 hours, but for now, that is what we can have because of what is taking place to the back office. So the GGR is going to be automatically transferred to your wallet when you buy it, but now since they're still working in it, is still there. And the quantity of GDR that you should buy is ranging from 1 grain, and one grain means that you can buy from 1 grain to 20 grain, but the calculations of grains of gold is 1 ounce of gold is equals to 1 grain. And right now, if you want to look the value of 1 grain, uh, we can take you to the currency calculator. Mm. So using the currency calculator, you will get 1 grain of TBC right today, or 1 grain of gold right today is approximately $3.8. It doesn't change. So if you are getting 1 grain, this is not what I wanted. So let's just allow it. So 1 grain will give you approximately $3.8. So that being that, you should know that we are using, or GGR is a gold back currency, and it has a separate website. So you come here, you create your wallet. This is where you create your wallet for GGR, and you can go and buy your GGR by using KLUV. So for you to buy GGR, you need to have KLUV. And admin was saying that since we are dealing with something that is very interesting, you need to tell everyone around you about what we are doing, because we think that we need to have at least 1 million people in the Kringelback office before the end of this month. So by January, we must have at least have 1 million people. Even if you're not telling people, we are going to do everything possible with those who are active to let people to know what we are doing until we have at least 1 million, which will permit the price of KLOV to go up, as merchants will be coming for this GGR, and it will also give the opportunity for the value of GGR to really pull along. So open your mouth and tell people about what we are doing. So, and also, admin went further to tell us that uh, he's also apologizing for the 1,000 TBC that is not has not been received by many, and the reason being that the TBCs have not yet come because the the the, the July Christmas of 1,000 TBC is being done manually, and as it's being done manually, everybody will receive the gift. So everybody should just be patient a little bit, so that this should be done. If you look here at my back office, right here, I just received only my I've just received my 200 TBC for the month of July. I'm still waiting to receive my 1,000 TBC. So this will be done manually and it's going to come. You see, I've not received. So since we are almost 14,000 right now that are on the list that are waiting for this, it is difficult for one person to do it manually. So they will assemble number and process it at once. So people that have not yet received their 1,000 TBC, you should not be afraid. It is a promise, and everyone is going to receive the gift as stated with the promo that is taking place right now. So anyone that has not yet activated his back office should do so for the month of July, and will stand to earn the Christmas gift of 1,000 TBC that is offered to everyone, plus the 200 TBC if you're of the core team, plus 100 TBC if you're of the backup team, and plus 50 TBC if you're of the rotator team. And this 1,000 TBC is for everybody, no matter the team in which you are. You pay your activation or your program fee for the month of July. You're going to receive this 1,000 TBC because it is a Christmas gift to everyone. Moreover, admin went on to explain the core team. Admin went on to explain to us that the core team members are the billionaires of the TBC community. And being the billionaires, everybody that is on the core team should cherish the position they are having on the core team. Because right now, the core team is already full. The core team of 11,111 members is already full. But the reality is that many people on this core team are falling off. People are falling off. He said once you come, you can come here and look at your date. Last payment date for this person was on 31st March, and his account is to end up on 31st March 2023. It means that this person has paid for 1 year. Now, you see this person paid on the 23rd June and his account is expiring on the 29th June. So if this person does not pay before the 29th June at midnight, he's going to be sent out. And that means it made a post to tell us that a whole great number of people, over 1,000 and plus, have moved from the backup team or the replacement team to the core team. And this is because most people are not respecting their date of activation. That is it there. This is the message there here that over 1,000 backup team members have moved into the core team. So you see that what? Over 1,000 backup team members are now on the core team, and we have filled almost 2,000 backup team of the 5,000 pot available. Core team members get 200 TBC coins monthly, while backup team members get 100 TBC coins per month. The cream will always rise to the top. So the people that are paid in advance, and this is what admin was trying to say at this level yesterday. Guys, don't wait on the few days to the limited date of paying your program fee before you pay. Pay at least 1-2 months in advance so that before those 2 months get finished, you have already made it possible for you to pay another 1 or 2 months. Because if you happen to fall off the core team, you are going to miss to get 200 TVCs per month, and you're going to miss on the quantity of KLUV that you're supposed to have gotten. Amin said it quite all right that right now we have three teams, and the three teams have three distinguished privileges. Looking at the three teams that I've always been trying to summarize at the document we have here, we're going to see that the first team is the core team, which is made up of 11,111. We have the second team, which is the backup team, which is made up of 5,000 members, and we have the rotator team. Here is what I'm trying to say. KLUV TBC KLUV match info. So we have the core team at 11,111. We have the replacement team at 5,000, and we have the rotator team at 95,000. Monthly TBC count. Monthly TBC count for the rotator or core team is 200 TBCs. February 100 TBC. Rotator 50 TBC. And Santa for July, meaning that what the gift for July is for everybody, no matter the team in which you are. So guys, if you follow from this team, you're going to be replaced with the people that are here. So don't try to follow from here. Do everything possible not to follow, because this is where the creme is, and this is where people are making a whole lot about it. And Ami went further to show us that there are even people that have paid very far in advance on the core team. People have really taken time to look at what we are doing in TBC, and they have taken their time to position themselves. So this is how you should check and double check whether your date is okay for you not to fall off the curtain. So you should come and look at this level where we are here. You look at you come a last payment date. So you can come here a last payment date, and you come here at paid until. So if you look here, you're going to see the different dates of the people that are supposed to pay. Guys, you see somebody, Shiva from El Salvador, has just come and paid his program fee to 2027. Somebody has paid his program fee to 2027. We also have Maki Ting in Philippines that has paid his program fee till 2025. We have Checking Me, Afghanistan has paid his program fee to 2025. We have Mick Maxine, Afghanistan has paid his program fee to 2024 with Bitcoin. And we have Aluna Biliwa, Togo, has paid to 2024. And we have M. Nadir Hussein, Bangladesh, has paid to 2024, and. So this is how you come and check your date, because we have from the latest payment date right down to the lowest payment date. And there are people here that have not paid for 1 year. And if we look here, we are seeing a great number of people have paid for 1 year in order to secure their position. So, guys, this is how you can manipulate and check your name, check your last date of payment, and check your latest or your expiring date of payment. It's going to help you to really know when you should activate, and always pay 3 or 2 months earlier in order to be able to have what is necessary. Now, let's move on with the next part of the training that had to do with the post-purge date pushback. Purge date pushback. Admin went further to tell us that he has thought it wise, like somebody that know the human nature, and has gone on to extend the date of the send button test. And this is due to the fact that a lot of people, he has come to understand, that may say another chance was not offered to them. But the date normally was to end on September 1st, but it now has been pushed up to October 1st. And he was saying that knowing human nature, this time extension is very crucial, because if you don't do your send button test, how can we know you? How can we trust you? We can only give KLUV to people that we know. That the number of 3,800,000 people that we are seeing in TBC are mostly emails. He's not sure that they are people. So we want people to take the responsibility to do their send button test, to tell us that they are people, and give us the different links or social media links that we can get in contact with them. Because before you're to be given the KLUV, you are going to accept or pledge that you're going to respect the Wales protocol. Because if you will not respect the Wales protocol, you will be called to be sanctioned. And if you happen to respect the Wales protocol at beginning at the distribution of KLUV, and later on you breach the contract of respecting the Wales protocol, your TBC will be taken away from you. And this send button test, as many are saying it on the internet, you are not allowed to pay your program fee before your send button is turned on. No, you just need to go to your wallet and do your send button test, and whether you have activated your account or not, your send button test is going to be sent on. So just go to your back office and do it. You don't require to pay any program fee. And Ami went further to read and then explain this out to the whole audience that was listening at this call at this date. He said send button test need to be turned on before October 1st instead of September 1st, 2022. All send buttons on the TBC wallet were turned off on May 1st, 2022, in order to purge out our database of junk fake accounts or accounts belonging to all members who could care less about TBC. If a responsible party doesn't complete the send button test and update their contact information on their TBC wallets, it must mean it is a dead or fake wallet anyway. The rules have always been one person, one account for the distribution phase of the TBC coin from the admin's wallet. So this first paragraph is telling you that what? Before the 1st of October, if nobody has uh, activated or make his send button to be turned on, means that you have willingly decided not to more be part of the Congo community. That is what he's saying here. And if you take the decision to still hold your wallet and believe that you can use the TBC in your wallet, because he's saying this TBC was being given to you. You have the stewardship over the TBC that was given to you. You didn't buy the TBC. Despite the fact that the promotions that were going on permitted you to have a certain quantity of TBC, never gave you the right over TBC. It's been said time and number that we have the stewardship of the TBC that is with us. So if you want to keep the wallet and not even be active, being an old member, the least thing you should do is you should go and do your send button test and let us know that you are still present despite the fact that you don't want to be active, but you're still with us and you want to later on in the future use your TBC. But if you withstand that and refuse, as others are adamantly refusing to even change their mindset, as Ambassador Bay was trying to usher in, that many have already make up their mind and they don't want to change the position as far as TBC is concerned. Fine, you will on the 1st October see your send button send off completely, and that will be all for it. And we went further to tell us this other what concerning this issue of patching out unwanted members of the TBC community. Right now, we have more active members than send button that are on, meaning that the send buttons that are on are very small. Like he said, we are around 3,000 people that have their send button on, and we have around 14,000 members that are active right now. So people that are active that have not yet done their send button test, please do your send button test. The community is slow to get this important task done. So I've added 1 month time extension to get this done. It's easy for an inactive member to also complete this task, and no fee is required. For goodness sake, the send button were turned off on May 1st, and now we are at the beginning of July 2022. This task only takes 5 to 10 minutes to get done. Parents are allowed to do these tasks for their children, no problem. And this is another added area that people have been questioning me, that what of my children that don't have Facebook, they don't have the age to have a Facebook group link or to have a YouTube or whatsoever. Parental guide is going to be added to the send button test area where you can do it for your children. It's not right there now, but just be watching as it pops up. You click on parental guide and you do the one of your child. We need to follow Wales protocols in 2023 so we don't crash the price of KLUV. So admin goes further to explain why it's so crucial for you to do your send button test and for the criminal community to know you, because it is very, very crucial that Wales protocols should be on in 2023 so we don't crash the price of KLUV during the match. This is why we want you and everyone else to update their account information in KCBU. The match will only be successful if we all agree to follow Wales protocols in 2023. So this purge is necessary for the current direction we are taking towards mass adoption of TBC. The match is the key. Spread the word. So guys, we need to spread the word by making everybody know about this match of January 2023 for the core team. And we in January 2023 didn't need to stick to the guidelines of the World Protocol in order for us to maintain the price of KLUV. So admin was so stressful on that. And he was saying that there are people that have multiple accounts because they want to hodl TBC. But the reality is that the principle in TBC is one person, one account. So we need to read this this blog again and again to understand that the least mistake we're going to do out of ignorance to say that we're not aware, it will not be pardonable. That is what Admin was saying, that we should use this opportunity to open our mouth and speak out to everyone out there and to tell them that this is the opportunity, whether you are active or not, to do your send button test. Join the caravan if you're on old, but if you're new, please, this is an on worldly, this is a new and unequitable opportunity for you to have wealth that you would have never imagined to have, because the TBC community is based on abundance and prosperity. This match that we are talking of is what you should spread out there. So admin say, open your mouth and speak of the different great projects that the TBC community is offering. We have KLUV, we have Farmware, we have GGR, and we have the match program that is coming on January 2023. We have the bounties that are there. We have the contest that is there. So what have you guys? 50% as bounty for you as the number of your downlines coming, the contest position that you earn, and the meritocracy that you earn. There's a whole lot in the criminal back office that we cannot just stay quiet. We need just to be excited with that whole lot, and we need to be talking to everyone about what we are doing. So that is the way that the admin of TBC tell his monologue yesterday, and a lot of questions were being brought to him, and he tried to answer those questions. And we would try to pin our ears to hear some of the responses that he gave. There are people that, due to one reason or the other, they paid their back offices late and they have been removed from the curtain. So, if you have any issue with your payment, please go to the KLUV payment help area. It has been adjusted, and you insert your hash there in the account where you did your payment, and in less than no time your account will be activated. And for those people that are still coming new to the TBC community, get yourself trained, know what we are doing, go to the member helpers if you need any technical assistance, and we are there to help you and help you do what is necessary for your problem to be resolved. And if you need whatsoever, availability is there. And very soon we are going to have an online help, which is going to be indicating in your back office. We are working on that, and a lot of projects are going on. And for those who their GGR have not yet dropped, please, it takes at least 24 hours for your GGR to drop into your wallet. So just be patient, and everything is going to work out. Even your 1000 TBC are going to drop. So just be patient. So guys, this is how we draw the curtains on this other edition of the review of the mass adoption training of yesterday. So it was a move for money at your uncle, and will be still there. Thanks be to God. Next time in another edition. Thank you very much, and see you in another edition. Pour les francophones, restez-y parce que juste après ça, je vais continuer avec vous. Bye bye for now.